See, and I'll flash right back over here. This is my man Pierson Collier. He is in the studio with me today. As y'all can see, I'm right here. I'm excited about being able to go live. And coming on with me today is Pierson Collier, who you seen loaded right there on deck. And I'm excited to have him on and talk with him. Oh, yeah, what up, Mr. Pierson Collier? How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm enjoying the warm weather. This cold weather's ooh, it hurts my bones. Now, tell me something, Pearson. How has your leg? How is that LCL? How's that been doing now?
It was doing really well for a bit, but then yesterday at soccer practice, I think I tweaked it again. So I'm back to wearing the brace.
And guys, I'm sorry I jumped into it. I jumped on my questions here. What I'm asking Pearson about is he tore his LCL back during the season, and it costed him a couple of games. However, when he did come back, he showed out for the Bobcats against North Jackson. He rushed for over 231 yards. He had 6 touchdowns, and he started for the Bobcats since he was a sophomore, and he played Ironman football. Pearson played both defense and offense, and I'm sorry, guys, I should have told you that, but most of you guys know Pearson Collier anyway. I had to update them, Pearson. Now, after suffering that LCL injury in the final preseason game, what was the hardest part of the mental and physical recovery process to get back on the field?
Uh, it just felt like I had like all this hype. Like I was at every practice, I was getting stronger. I was club platinum, and then I got hurt. It felt like I was kind of like letting people down in a way, and I didn't know when I was going to be back. So that was another scary part.
And I know that's tough on a young man, especially the hard work and dedication you guys put in practice. Because I watch y'all and I know it's tough. You turned up as a major offensive force late in the season for the Bobcats. What allowed you to make such an immediate high impact return?
Uh, it was kind of crunch time. Bridges was hurt, Hannah was hurt. Somebody had to be there, and the team is like a family. So I'll do whatever it takes to make sure my guys are where they need to be.
Big key word there is family. That's something I spoke with Coach Wolf about yesterday. You had a massive game, which I mentioned this, versus Jackson Northside with 6 touchdowns. What was clicking for you and the offensive line that night?
I think we just wanted it more. We had a great week of practice. I remember we had a great week of practice that week. I think we were inside a couple of days, but we still like executed. It was great. It was a great week.
Great week of practices. Anytime you have a great week of practice, you know Friday night is going to be good, don't you?
Yes, sir.
How did the team camaraderie help you all bounce back from that early adversity? And early in the season, you guys were struggling a little bit. You know, we come out with some tough opponents. I mean, when you face those big teams like we face, of course, you're going to have some adversity. But how did that allow you to succeed later in the season?
I feel like all good teams can get punched in the mouth, and instead of falling down and staying down, they get back up
Yes, sir.
and overcome the obstacles.
Yes, sir. That's what a good team and a good athlete's going to do. How do you transition your mindset from being a hard-nosed running back in football and a even harder nosed linebacker in the fall to the technical demands of of going into soccer in the spring?
It's really just I don't know. It's just being disciplined. Like I have the same discipline like routine that I'd have for football. So it's not really a mindset thing because I'd like to imagine I'm as elegant on the football field as I am on the soccer field.
That footwork showed off at that running back position, no doubt. What skills from football, agility, and strength do you think make you better at soccer?
Um, well, like the physicality part, I feel like it's in 50-50s. When people are going for the ball in the air, I feel like I have a better shot at getting it. I feel like I'm a lot more athletic, a lot more agile than other players that do play soccer, just because I've experienced DB work with Coach Tanner. um, Also, I feel like I see a lot more things. Like I feel like I can see the plays developing on like a counterattack or something, just because I've experienced playing a lot of sports.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It both helps each other. They both complement one another. Soccer complements football, and football, soccer, of course, complements soccer. But soccer gives you a lot of good footwork and a lot of good stamina. I played when I was younger, and it was a demanding sport, to say the least. Which game from this past season are you most proud of, and why?
Um, Probably the Lincoln County game. They were undefeated at the time, and we were, I think, 1-3. So being able to, show what we can do and who we are through adversity was really like a good team win. Like it was a good win just overall.
Definitely a good win. Definitely a good win, especially Lincoln County. And yes, yes, we know how deep those roots go right there. As a senior leader, what advice are you leaving with the underclassmen running backs and the younger kids that are coming in? What is your biggest tip you can give them?
Uh, I feel like when I was a sophomore or like when I was an underclassman, I settled for being okay because I had KT and X give them the ball, it's a touchdown. Never settle to be okay. Always push and strive to be the best you can be and do whatever you can.
Hey, Pearson, and that's one thing you do is you work very hard and you strive to be the best at what you do. I'm excited to watch you in soccer. I do hope that you will come back on and talk to me again and give me some updates on how everything is going. And is there anything that you would like to say to anybody? And is there anything that you would like to say?
Keep Joe in your prayers. I heard he's not been doing too great.
That's
Uh,
right. That hand, yes, sir. Thank you very much, Pearson. That's most definitely that's he's talking about my big brother, Coach Joe. Y'all guys keep you in your prayers. He's doing a lot better now. His hands are finally healing. They were in yeah, they were. I won't go into it, but yeah, he's. Thank you, Pearson. That's why you're for sure first class athlete right there, Pearson Collier. Guys, that's Pierson Collier in the game with DOC. Thank you, fam. Yay, yay. Yeah, guys, what about that? And we were live with this right here. I had to hit the button. I had to go with it. I've been wanting to do it. You're going to start getting more live videos and more guys, more guests coming on. I'm excited about that just because that we can reach out and talk with more of the athletes now. That's Pearson Collier. Ooh, we got, look, I've got to show you. Y'all saw it. Y'all remember this one right here. Hold on, I'm sorry. It was this one right here. Yeah, yeah.
Hurdle a defender for a Bobcat touchdown. I got to rewind that and show it to you from the sideline angle and back to the drone.
Yeah, boom, baby. Yeah, that's Pierson Collier hurdling a young man, taking the football into the end zone. And we saw him do that twice during practice and a few more times, but I caught it twice during practice, once from two different angles. And I won't say who it is that said, man, Doc, don't show that one. But I had to show it. I had to show it. And it wasn't because of yeah, I had to show it because it was for Pierson. It was good. It was helping him, and I don't recommend that young athletes. I do not recommend that you hurdle somebody. That is a dangerous thing in football. But as you've seen, Pierson Collier plays soccer as well, and it paid off in football because his footwork was phenomenal, and he didn't mind to lower his shoulder. He had heart. He didn't miss practices. He has started since a sophomore. He didn't start football until his sophomore season, and he has started it as a defensive back for the Bobcats since his sophomore season. And to be able to say that for a powerhouse program says a lot because it's a demanding sport. It's the last of the gladiator sports. I love all other sports. I love baseball and softball. It's mano a mano with the pitcher and the batter. And I love basketball. That's a great team sport, and you are battling it down tough, like the Bobcats in Tullahoma this past week. That was a tough game down low in the paint. But the football is a gladiator sport. It's you have got to have something deep down inside of you to be able to bring it out there on that field, and especially at the running back position and the quarterback positions and the receivers, to leave your body wide open to make a catch, and you see that DB coming in and closing in on you and wanting to knock your head off. Oh yeah, you gotta have some. I can't say that. You've got to have some heart. I'm not gonna say you got to have some, yeah, but you got to have some heart to be able to do that right there, guys. Oh yeah. And what's up, Mr. Bash and Miss Shadow GT? Yeah, it's not no AI right here running in any of my chats, guys. I just don't pay attention. I am working on being able to bring my chats in on it as well. All I've got to do is bring them in a browser. I'm getting it down, guys. I've been doing short videos, but now doing the full videos and the live videos. I'm going to be able to bring you a lot more, and it's working, guys. That's the main thing, is it is working, and hey, it's working. You are in the game with DOC. That was Pierson Collier. Coming up Monday is Coach Wolf. Coach James Wolf from Your Page Patriots is coming on, and I've got some really good questions for him coming up, guys. You're not going to want to miss that one, and it will be here on all my platforms as well. And watch for a lot more shorts coming up too, guys. I may pop on later on with an update just because I'm excited that I can go live now. You are in the game with DOC, baby. Yay, yay, y'all. What about that? Yay. Yay. Yay, good one, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Yay.